Welcome to another episode of the Microdose. I'm Eddie.
I'm Michael Jefferson.
And today I just want to catch up a little bit. Guess talk about my trip, see what you've been up to. Because we went out to Lake Havasu in Arizona for my brother-in-law's birthday. Shout out Emiliano. Happy birthday, bro. And Denise is my wife's cousin, her man, baby daddy. It was his birthday as well, so we rented out an Airbnb out there. And, you know, I've been waiting to purchase this truck. They've been shipping it out, and they told me it would take like a month or two. So I'm still using my parents' truck. It's a Trailblazer 2002, so it's a 20-year-old truck. It has like 98,000 miles or some shit like that, less than 100,000 miles. So, like, you know, my dad, he's one of those people like, oh, well, when I was driving it, it was fine. And as soon as you borrowed it, it starts breaking down.
That's what happened when I borrowed my dad's car. Fucking radiator, alternator, water pump, all that shit went out. Oh, and the battery.
What car was this on? The stick shift?
Scion.
Oh, okay, the Scion. Damn, dude, no way.
Yeah, all that shit.
But is your dad at least understanding where he's like, shit breaks, you know?
Well,
it's like,
he told me that last time he like brought his car in, that someone told him he had some things he needed to fix, but he just kind of put it off, and I guess it kind of just fell on me.
damn, that's crazy. He put it off and it fell on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and my dad, like, I know he maintenance the car and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything, he takes care of it, but it's a truck that never gets, like, driven ever. It just stays in the fucking driveway or in the garage. They just recently started using it, but my parents have always had 3 cars, and this one weighs, like, a lot of gas, so it's only the one that we would use for, like, far trips and shit like that. So he used it this time. He went to Mexico, and then, like, when he got back, he let me borrow it because I'm...
Wait, what? I'm so confused.
What?
The car wastes a lot of gas, so that's why you guys use it for long trips?
Yeah, because it's a big truck, so you can, you know, put luggage and all that shit. If it's the whole family, instead of having to take 2 cars and shit. So it's like, you know, if we're going to Mexico and shit, and it's 5 of us, if it's all 5, and then in the back you can still fit all the luggage and shit. We couldn't do that in the little cars and shit. So yeah, we would just use it for like big trips once in a while, like. But just like as a daily driver, it's just not fucking reasonable to be spending that much fucking gas when you have a, you know, a little car to drive. Shit, a little Toyota. So yeah, like pretty much we're heading over there. Everything's fine. I turn on, like, the AC's working fine, everything like that. And literally, like, about halfway, this is a 2.5 hour drive. So we're about halfway there. And this fucking, we just all start feeling hot as fuck. Like, it's hella hot in the car. And I'm like, dude, I think the AC, like, went out. Like, it's busted, you know? So I'm just like, fuck. But I'm not about to stop in the middle of nowhere and try to figure that shit out. So I was like, all right, well, we're just going to have to drive like this. And literally, when we pull up to the Airbnb, I pop the hood, and it smells so bad, dude. It smelled like literally like something was burning in that bitch. Like, it just, and it was hot as fuck. And so, and out there in Lake Havasu is hot as fuck. I didn't think it got, like, I know Arizona gets hotter than Vegas, but I didn't know Havasu, dude, that shit was scorching, bro. It was bad. The only time I was enjoying is, like, when I was in the water. And so, yeah, I thought this was going to be a fun fucking trip and shit like that. And find out that, so Wicho comes over and he looks at the car and he's like, oh, dude, your band, like the band that goes,
like your serpentine belt?
Yeah, your serpentine belt. Thank you. I'm so glad you're here. Your serpentine belt. that shit, he's like, it's not attached properly. And then he, like, pulls on it a little bit and he's like, oh, no, it snaps completely. He pulls it out all the way. And then I'm like, damn, dude, like, this fucking sucks. So I called a near shop. It's literally down the road. And they're like, yeah, we can get it replaced and shit. He's like, it's going to be like $140 for everything. I was like, all right, cool. It's just the serpentine belt. I'll just get that replaced, pick up the truck, and then we can enjoy our vacations. Only like $160, whatever it was. And then, yeah, I go pick up the truck the next day. I literally drive it to the Airbnb, which is like 4-minute drive, and like 2 minutes into the drive, same shit happens where the AC was just like blowing hella cold, and then about halfway it just got hot. I was like, fuck, dude.
So was the like your thing loose and it was fucking it up?
Yeah, so pretty much once I got there, it was snapped again completely, the serpentine belt. They towed it back to the place, and they were like, oh, your AC what is that shit called? Compressor, your AC compressor is not good. And he's like, and with older cars, the serpentine belt goes around the AC compressor and everything. He's like, newer models, they have their own belt on the AC. So if that goes out, you just don't have AC and you're still good to drive the car. But with this, he's like, it's not pumping any of the oils and like the fluids that it needs into the car. So I was just like, fuck. I was like, how much is the AC compressor? Bro, they're like, it's gonna... They're charging me just for the part. It was like $820.
Yeah.
I was like, bruh, no fucking way.
You should have sent your dad an invoice.
Bro.
It's his car.
I know. That's what I'm saying. And then I was like, no. So this is what happened. Pretty much fucking bullshit ass life. So once I found that out, I was like, yeah, there's no way I'm about to pay a fucking $1,000 to get this car fixed. And I know my dad. So I called my dad. And then he was just like, well, just try to get it out here without using the AC. And, like, you should be able to make it to Vegas and shit. And then I asked the guy.
It doesn't work like that.
And I know, I asked the guy. And then he's like, no. He's like, it's going to snap. He's like, it's a long drive. He's like, I would tell you if you're not using the AC and you're driving, like, 5 minutes around here. He's like, you'll probably be fine. But you're not going to do that long-ass drive. And that shit would just be okay. Something's going to go wrong. So I was just like, dude, all right.
You can just buy like 15 serpentine belts and just keep changing them out on your way home. Could.
No, so pretty much we called a bunch of U-Hauls to see if we can get a dolly to tow the truck with Huicho's truck. There was none around. Like the nearest one was in Kingman, Arizona, like 5 hours away and shit. I was like, bro. So Huicho was like, well, we'll just go back to Vegas with the 3 cars. My friend has a dolly to tow, and then we'll have to drive back the next day and fucking tow the truck. I was like, so thankful for fucking Huicho, dude, because literally that's what we did. Next day went over there. But even that day was fucking bullshit, dude, because it just took forever. Like, the drive there was fine, but then on the way back, they shut down the fucking 95 for 2.5 hours because like it was just such bad weather that I guess a bunch of rocks got on the road and shit like that. It was not safe to drive, which I didn't even know they fucking did, and they I guess like clean it up and shit too. So well, yeah, we had to wait for that. So fucking what should have been a 5-hour drive and that day to go there and come back, and I was supposed to get my tattoo that day, so I had to reschedule that. It was so stupid. And so, yeah, it was supposed to take 5 hours. It took 10 hours, literally. It was so annoying.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yeah, dude. And so, I mean, I pretty much only wasted like $200 though, because my dad, I guess that shit had gone out before the AC compressor, like a while ago. And the part where he got it at, I guess they had a lifetime warranty. So he paid $650 for it. And then when he brought back the old part, they reimbursed him. So I was like, all right, cool.
I was going to say, when you said like 800, I was like, that shit usually be like 6.
Yeah, I was like, they're probably just taxing because they knew I was out of town and shit, you know? And I like to get home. Which I feel like everyone does. Like, if you see someone's out of town or they're struggling, they just take advantage of you.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's kind of how I felt even with my situation that I'm trying to get done with the lawyers and shit. In Cali, I was just like, what the fuck, dude? I was like, some of them were like, $3,500. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
You know how long you been looking for lawyers? For
like 3 days.
Well,
just like calling different ones.
That's probably why. You probably should have checked that out way before now.
Yeah.
Court on Tuesday.
No, but I mean, like, I called other ones like well before this. Like, it was nothing about the time like frame, like about it being on Tuesday, you know? Like, they don't.
I'm just saying, like, it's super close to your court date. They know you have to get it taken care of right fucking now.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter because it's Tuesday, nigga.
No, not like that.
Stupid.
Not like that. That's not what I meant.
It would be better if you called on a Thursday.
No. Because even when I called, like, maybe like 2-3 weeks ago, I called a couple lawyers, same shit. It was just like, oh, like as soon as they found out I'm like from Las Vegas and shit, I'm like, motherfucker. It's like the conversation was a little different. Like, okay, cool, whatever. And then they would all mention the same shit. You won't have to come in. Like, you'll save yourself a trip to come to California. I'm like, dude, I know. I'm like, and even if I lived in Cali, you would save me a trip to go to the fucking court.
Yeah, I ain't paying no nigga to go to court for me if I live there.
Yeah, if I live there, hell no.
I'm just don't go.
Dude, I hate you. Hell no, dude. I've been stressing so hard about it. You know how I am. So I've been like, dude.
Remember I got pulled over like a couple months ago?
Yeah.
I forgot that ticket was even in my backpack. Boy, I had court June 20th. You think I went? Hell no.
So what happens when you don't go?
Bench warrant.
What is that?
It's just a warrant. Next time I get pulled over, they can be like, hey, you got this warrant, right? And I'll be like, yeah. And they'll be like, all right.
Damn. So do you get charged for the crime or no? Because you never went. Is you just have an outstanding warrant for not going?
Yeah. Like, I still got the tickets that I have to pay off, but nigga,
yeah.
Y'all ain't getting that right now.
Y'all ain't getting that right now.
Y'all gonna have to wait.
Yeah, so that was fucking a bullshit trip. Besides, I mean, we had fun with the jet skis and shit while I could. I mean, I tried, but my ass was just stressing about this car the whole time. But it was funny because, like, I was driving all crazy on the jet skis. I was wearing my new glasses I just got last month. And I'm, like, driving hella crazy, fucking trying to make Denise fall off the back. And literally we don't fall. And I'm driving hella wild. And so I like, slow down, and I'm going hella slow. And I'm like, oh, hey, babe. Like, it's a chill moment. We're on the lake. I'm like, can I have a kiss? So she goes to, like, we go to kiss. And literally the fucking jet ski just tips over, bro. I fucking fall. Idiot. We both fall like idiots, dude. Like, it was the stupidest way to fall. Literally going in for a dumbass kiss. And literally fell. And then I'm like, oh, shit, my glasses. And I see them sinking, dude. And I'm trying to grab them. But they're sinking faster than I can get them. So they fucking just... Yeah, I lost my glasses, dude. It literally felt like the Titanic, bro. I was like, damn, my glasses were jack.
I thought you were going to say, like, I thought you were about to be a real nigga. And, like, as soon as she went for that kiss, she's going to hit the gas and knock her off that shit. I was waiting.
Dude, I should have done that.
I know. You probably would have still had your glasses, too.
I know. Damn, you're right. So, yeah, I took a fat L on this trip, dude. And then, yeah. And then yesterday was my birthday, which was cool.
Yeah, what'd you do, man?
I went to eat Korean barbecue at the spot we went to, Jen.
Okay. I saw it on your story. I was like, this nigga go to Jen?
Yeah, cause I was like, I have to show off this new spot I just found out about.
You should have went to the nice one on the strip.
Oh, that would have been smart. But honestly, that one would have probably been like a longer wait. I'm surprised the time we went, it was like nobody there. We didn't wait very long. Mm. And then this time, it was packed, bro. It's hella people there. Yeah, I was like, holy shit.
Well, we went at fucking like 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, it's true. And we only still waited like 20, 25 minutes. But, I mean, before it was like way sooner.
Yeah, I don't even think we waited.
I know. There's literally like sign in and sit down. I think.
Oh, yeah, because we had to do the stupid sign in thing. But, yeah, right after that, we got seated. But I saw you got some fire-ass fucking shoes, dude.
Oh, yes, dude. The Air Force Ones, all red.
Heat.
Yeah, dude.
Heat. What size shoe are you?
8.5. Well, I'm technically 9, but she could only find 8.5. So I was like, I'll take it. And they're like, they run big, and I put them on, and they do.
I was gonna steal your shit, but you got a little foot.
Hey, dude, you been keeping up with this monkeypox shit, dude?
With what?
The monkeypox?
No.
Going around?
Absolutely not.
It's kind of disgusting. I'm going to show you what the people that get monkeypox look like.
It's only white people?
It's fucking gross. I'm pretty sure, dude. But it literally looks like... I was like, this shit can't be real, bro.
You saw that nigga Justin Bieber?
You get warts all over your fucking body, dude. Oof.
Dirty ass nigga.
Dude. Ugh, dog. That shit makes me feel disgusting. That's crazy, huh? Mm-hmm. And I guess, like, yeah, it's spreading into every fucking state now. And you can get it. At first, like, I was watching this news segment with Denise yesterday, and they were talking about mainly gay people and bisexuals get it. So I was like, so it's like a sexually transmitted disease, you know that? So I was like, is that what it is? And then they were like, also by prolonged periods of touching. So like if you just hug someone for a long time type shit and they have that shit, I mean, obviously you're probably going to get it. And then I was like, well, I was telling Denise, I was like, how is that only gay people? I was like, what if I have a friend that has it and I give him a hug or some shit, you know? I was like, because literally the anchor.
Well, I mean, that makes you gay. Fuck you out hugging niggas for? What you doing?
I'm fucking dead.
Can't be doing that. Hell no.
I was like, so if you have monkeypox, you're now gay? That's crazy.
Pretty much.
Nah,
damn.
but
I caught the gay.
That's gonna be their excuse.
Trump's gonna call it the gay virus.
The gay virus. Yo, I knew this would happen. That's what Trump would say.
You seen that nigga Justin Bieber though?
Oh yeah, dude.
His little lazy ass face. Bro,
his lazy ass.
Bro, face. Half his face clocked out and left.
That is fucking funny.
Shit.
Oh, it's not funny, but because if I had it, that would suck. But
it's not funny because if I had it, that would suck. That's some shit.
Oh, dude.
Keep it 100.
Oh no, I was asking you. Yeah. If they were experimenting, like doing trials for certain drugs, new drugs coming out, and they're paying like
I'm doing them
$6,000 for 3 months or some shit, would you do it?
As long as I can still work.
Oh, okay.
Because $6,000 for 3 months, like, I'ma still need to work.
Yeah, I feel you. But it was like maybe like certain days on your days off or some shit. You do the studies.
I mean, it definitely depends on the type of drug. I'm probably not gonna be testing no psychedelics. Y'all could try that shit on somebody else, because that's how you get all these fucking like crazy ass fucking people. It's like they test these psychedelic drugs on them and it fucks their head up because they wasn't ready for that shit, and it's some crazy ass psychedelic that they made in the lab. Like, it's not just your regular mushrooms or some shit like that. It's like some amped up shit. I would assume
PCP on crack and shit.
Yeah, I'm not trying to do none of that, but shit. Y'all got some Molly?
You're just picking the party drugs.
Y'all got some Molly? Let me know.
Some fresh cocaine. Like organic.
Y'all got organic Xanax? Let me know.
Not that press shit, bro.
Yeah, no, I want green, clean, like made from trees type shit. But I mean, yeah, I get, like I said, it just depends on what kind of drug it is. I don't like stimulants that much either, so I'm not trying to fucking.
Well, it's just crazy because you know how many side effects they have. Like, if
you gonna soak the blunt.
I know. I'm so sorry, dude. I'm hot as fuck.
Next time, wear gloves.
I'm sorry. Apologize. Wet ass blunt. Sheesh. It's gonna go out halfway.
Motherfucker, all right here, soaked.
I know.
The weed inside, wet.
Hey. Yeah, because I literally clicked. They sent me this one study they're doing, but you can't be a smoker. You have to have not smoked for the last 4 months. Any tobacco, nicotine products.
Shit.
And I'm not trying to risk my life. Like, be like, just lie. Be like, nah, I'm never smoked nicotine, tobacco, just weed. And then they're like, okay, fine. And then I do the test and I die because I lied. And they're like, well, it was his fault. He lied.
The whole thing is they don't want you to have withdrawals because the withdrawals are going to affect their results from how you react to the drug. So if you're over here, like, sweating and shit and, like, getting shit through your system, like, if you drink a lot and you're fucking sweating shit out and you're getting everything out of your system, you're starting to detox, like, you're going to be not sleeping and shit like that. You're going to be up all night. You're going to be sweating through the night, shit like that. And they're going to think that's because of the drug, so they want the test to be as clear as possible and, like, as least amount of variables as you can.
That makes sense. I thought it was some other shit.
Nigga said, I'm going to die.
I'm going to die. Like, but I'm not addicted to nicotine or tobacco. Look at you. Just smoke blunts every day.
Stop lying to these people.
Hey, the 0% vape, though, definitely helps. Mm-hmm. Way better. 'Cause, like, sometimes, even just with the weed, too. I've been, like, smoking less weed. Because I've just been like, I don't even want to roll up. Let me just hit the vape.
Yeah, sometimes I'll do that, too. I'll, like, smoke a blunt, and I'll smoke, like, a quarter of that shit, and I'll just start hitting my vape after.
Yeah.
I thought about getting the 1.5, but I'm going to just cool where I'm at and just stay clean.
Yeah, I really wanted the 1.5 too, and I'm like, or I was thinking keeping 2 pods, one with 1.5 and one with 0. Mm-hmm. So if I do want to hit a little bit of nic, just switch that in, and then
I was thinking about
swap it back for the
getting
0.
the 1.5 and then mixing it half and half with another one that I have, so it's like 0.75.
Dilute it even more. I really like that shop does 1.5 though, because the shop by my house, the lowest they'll do is 3.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, bro,
one smoke shop I went to, the least they had is 5, and then they had
what's the max? Jesus Christ!
I'm gonna get there.
Oh, my bad,
bruh. Because remember how when we were at the place, the dude was saying like they have the nicotine salts and stuff like that, and those, bro, can go fucking basically as high as you fucking want. I saw one for like 54 fucking milligrams.
Dude, you know how much of a fiend you gotta be to have a 54 milligrams?
You know how strong your throat gotta be? Like, you gotta have an Arnold Schwarzenegger ass throat. Just buff in there, taking all that smoke. Like,
or no necks?
Bruh.
Where it's just connected. You don't have a throat.
Yeah, from your mouth to your chest.
I know you know the people.
Shit. Oh, bro, yesterday at work, I was the only one there. Like, I usually work with, like, me and 3 other people. All the niggas was gone.
Just like vacation, call out.
One was on vacation. One called out because his daughter was in the hospital. And then the other, it was his day off.
Oh, shit.
But mind you, 2 of the people are newer than me. Mm-hmm. So I've just been kind of showing them around for the most part, and they kind of get it now. They know what to do. But the other guy is the guy that trained me. He was the one that was on vacation. So he was gone Tuesday and Wednesday. But on Tuesday, I had the other 2 guys with me. Wednesday, both their asses was off. So I walked in not knowing all of that. Like, I knew homie was on vacation, so I knew that. But I was like, oh, all right, I got to do all this by myself. Like, I got to unload the freezer, get all those orders, like, because you unload the freezer, you go in there, bring a pallet in there, and you'll just start stacking that pallet with all the fucking orders you have. And I had a stack of orders like this thick. Just went in there, had to take all that shit out, bro. And the freezer be cold, boy. Like, you know, like, you be like, obviously it's a freezer. But, nigga, it's cold as shit in there. Like, as soon as you walk in.
I bet.
Like,
holy shit.
Ice. Like, when you walk in, there's ice on the floor. Like, that's not because the
you
door.
You really got to be careful, man.
Yeah,
holy
the
shit.
door, the big bay door that's open, it gets, like, humidity on the floor right there because it's the cold and then the refrigerator. So it's a little warmer and it creates, like, moisture on the floor. Then that shit ends up freezing. Damn. And you'll bust your ass on that shit. But
what's the, like, heaviest shit you carry out? Like, is it you're carrying a couple fishes at a time, or is it like a box?
It's big boxes.
Okay. takes 2 people to lift? Or?
I think the most I've carried out at one time is like 60 pounds.
Damn, that's still a lot, like a decent amount of weight. Holy shit.
Yeah, and that's only like 2 boxes. There's these octopus that weigh like 28 pounds a box, so it's 56 pounds when you carry both of them. And there's some other stuff in there that just weighs a lot, or if you don't want to go back and forth a bunch of times, you just fucking carry like 3 20-pound boxes and get out. But that's also why we bring the pallet in there, so we don't have to fucking walk it all the way to where it needs to go. We can throw it on the pallet, and then we'll pull the pallet out and just work from that.
Smart. But
I had to pull all this shit out of the freezer by myself.
And your brother does something else there?
Yeah, my brother. Shit. He processes the fish. So he does like the scaling and the fucking pin boning and shit like that. I do all the orders.
Damn.
Like warehouse. So
that's crazy.
After I unload all the shit out in the freezer, I have to go out and get all the stuff that needs to go on the pallets that's not in the freezer. So like oysters, clams, mussels.
Is that just refrigerated, or it doesn't have to be? Or?
I'm in a refrigerator. So the whole warehouse is refrigerated.
Damn.
So, and then there's a freezer in the
refrigerator.
Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy.
So
it's cold as fuck.
Bruh. I bought toe warmers to keep in my boots because my toes be freezing because I'll legit be in that freezer for 2 hours.
And it's still cold as shit, huh? Even with the toe warmers.
And a big ass coat. But I'll unload all that shit, and then I'll unload all the fucking like oysters and shit like I was saying, get those on their pallet. And then meanwhile, while I'm doing this, the fish processors like my brother, they're continuously just handing over packages because they're processing the fish. So now I have to, after I finish like doing all that shit, I have to go get their orders, put them on their pallets, ice every one of them down, put the lid on them, label it, you know, how to do all that shit. I have to do all that, and then I have to go to my podium and get all the cards for all the orders, and all the orders come with 2 tickets, and 1 ticket goes to the podium, 1 ticket goes on the box. So I get all the tickets on the podium, and I have to correlate them with the card that goes on, and I have to mark down the weights for every single thing that's there so that we can do our invoices, and that's how everything gets organized and straight up, you know what I mean? So I'll do that, and then I have to go to the pallet with those pieces of paper or those tickets and verify that everything that's supposed to be on that ticket is on that pallet. And then I gotta take the fucking ticket in the office, turn that in, and then have them do the invoice, get the driver, help them load it on their truck. So I was doing all that shit, bro, by myself yesterday.
So did you even get a break?
So here's the thing. Like, I was like, fuck, bro, this is so much shit. But I busted that shit out like it was fucking nothing.
Yeah?
Like, bro, I don't know how the fuck I did it because the day before, I had 2 of those niggas with me, and I was in that bitch stressed out. I was like, bro, it's so much shit. But yesterday by myself, knocked that shit out, bro. I took a break at like 9:30.
Damn.
For like an hour. And I left work early.
Damn, dude. That's crazy, though, because I feel like you're that type of person that you kind of thrive when it's busy. Like, yeah. And if it's, like, slow, I feel like it's almost, like, more stressful for you because you're just, like, more in your head. You're just like, what the fuck? I'm bored of shit. Mm-hmm. I'm, like, doing this. But when you're just working back to back and doing it, you're just like, all right, what's next? What's next? What's next? What's next?
And the time flies by so quick. Like, before I even realize it, it's always, like, 9 o'clock. And it's like, oh, cool, time to go fucking take a break. And honestly, by the time I take a break, I've finished everything in the warehouse. So, like, I'll do everything. And then it's like, all right, now I can go chill because all the fucking work is done. Yeah. And then I'll come back from my break and I'll clean up, or I'll help the custodian people like ice all the shit down and clean the floor, like squeegee everything down and shit like that, or like help take the trash pallets out back and shit. But after I take my break, like it's literally like pretty much nothing to do.
It's like a chill day after that.
Yeah, and shit. It's a cool ass job, man. But you should be getting a little job opportunity, right?
I hope so. Monday, I hope I knock this shit out the park. I just got to be well prepared. speak well, dress to impress. I'm gonna go get a haircut this week.
Be on time. Don't smell like weed.
Yeah. Be on time. Don't smell like weed. That's key.
Very.
Yes. Important keys to success.
Don't be fucking showing up to work late, hoe ass niggas. And don't be smelling like weed at work either. Don't hotbox your car right before you walk in and think spraying is gonna cover it up. It's not.
It's for scrubs.
Like him.
Whoa, damn.
Called yourself a scrub, man.
Called yourself a scrub. It was so funny because I was watching this comedian on TikTok and he was talking about how like we pay a bill every month. We don't get 1 month off. I was dying.
That's pretty funny.
I was dying.
That's pretty funny.
And
matter of fact, like 12 months out the year, we can't get one.
Wild, right?
At least take a week off. You know what I'm saying?
Christmas, bro. Like give us Christmas.
Hey, I
Christmas,
feel you.
December, like just 1 month, bro. End of the year, like gift us 1 month off
or whatever month of the year that's even like that.
If I'm president, you guys get fucking December off, no bills.
Whatever month of the year that we pay the least, go ahead and take that off. That's still
Oh, I see you.
That's still a win.
It's probably December because you're not wasting too much energy and shit. It's like out here in Vegas.
No, you got AC on, or you got the heater on. I mean, and then
it's not as bad as the AC.
People usually got motherfucking family at their house, so
that's true.
It's more niggas using energy.
It's probably a shitty month, like.
But I mean, whatever month it is, that's the lowest. Go ahead and take that off. So y'all not taking a big old loss, and it's like we still get a month off. You know what I'm saying? Like,
if we
a little will still count.
If we were president and vice president, we can make it happen.
No, y'all not getting a month off if I'm president. No, I needs that. Tripping. Come on now.
Bro, you're a terrible politician. Sell the dream, and then once we're in office, nah, you ain't getting that.
Nah, man.
The way things are set up in the country.
No, I work like Trump. I'm gonna tell y'all niggas how it is, and y'all gonna like it.
That's hilarious.
Trump did it. I could do it too.
We're campaigning.
Trump 2024. That's my brother. You know he voting for him.
Oh, yeah. Easy. Well, that's a solid episode of the Microdose. We'll catch y'all next time. Share, follow everywhere, and appreciate y'all.
See ya.